All right. Hey, everybody. So I wanted to share the Eastern, the Eastern Palace die cuts. You've seen tons of things, people talking about the new dyes and the new colors and all this stuff, but I wanted to just kind of give you a sense of the incredible flexibility. Now, the tricky part right now during this pre-launch that you can get from now until the end of May, you can only get these in a bundle. So if you're really strapped for cash and you want to wait, then you will be able to get things individually. Clearly, the very best deal is to get them in a bundle because you get a bunch of stuff free. I know I should be selling you more, but I don't sell. I just share, and then that's good enough. You will decide if it's something you need or don't need. So the two parts of the bundle that we're going to talk about tonight are the stamp set and the dies. Now, if you want the dies, you need to do the Premier bundle. The benefit to the Premier bundle is you get an, I want to say it's $15 to $20 in free stuff from Stampin' Up. You don't have to do anything. They've popped it into the bundle already. You get the new very vanilla cardstock. We haven't had that before, and it's beautiful. It just gives such elegance to it instead of the Whisper White. I love it. And you get extra envelopes and cards. It's really cool. I will post the links for it later with all the details so you can read about it. But let's talk about what we actually get in the dies. So the dies come and you think, oh, those are cool. When you start to take them apart, you can see that there is this huge variety. Let me get these better in the camera for you. There's like so many, it's like mix and match. If you use this inside with that inside. So what I thought I'd do is just cut out a bunch and you can get a look at them and see what they're actually doing. So I'm using my magnetic platform because I love it. Remember, I have this special this month. If you order the Big Shot from me, you get the magnetic platform for free as a gift from me. So what that does is it holds your dies in place. So you put your cardstock down and you pop it and I wish you could feel it, but it snaps into place and the die stays right there no matter what I do. So I don't have to worry about if I stamped on something, it's going to go right where I want it. It's really great. All right, so let's just see what this very first one does before we get too carried away. Let me move some of this out of my way. Oops, I hit the camera, I'm sorry. I'm going to move it over so that doesn't happen again. There. And look what you get. Is that not cool? So now if you do this on the front of a card, this is just going to get punched out. And if you put a different cardstock behind it, and it's so detailed. It's amazing. Now I'm also going to show you one more thing that's actually on sale right now. And it is this awesome die brush. And it comes with this little foam pad. It's tough to do it up in the air, which is what I'm doing right now so that you can see it good. But you just go over the back of it. And it just takes all those little pieces out. So you're not sitting and picking and poking. It's great. I love it. Especially if you're doing a lot of things, you can just roll it over it. You really want to do it on the table like this, not in the air like I was doing it a minute ago. And you just go over it. Right? And then when I flip it over, all clean, ready to go. Right? Okay, so there's that one. Let's see what else we can do. There's so many more. That's just one. So now let's take this same one die. And this time, oops, I need a full-size one. I'm going to pop it in here. And then I'm also going to take one of the smaller ones. I have two choices. I'm going to take this one and lay it down inside. And let's see what that does. Now this is that same outside die, but I've added an inside to it. Getting a glare tonight. I need to work on that. Look at how delicate. That's almost a doily on its own. Isn't that cool? That's only 2. Okay, let's do one more really quick. I want to get through a bunch of these, so I want you to see them. So let's take those 2 that we just did and let's add one more to it. I need to clean them up a little bit. See, now if I didn't have this little brush thing, I'd be all night with a pokey thing going through those little holes trying to get it clean, right? Don't have to worry. And then you just pick up this foam and dump it in your bucket and you're all clean. See how super that is? Love it. Okay, you go there. Now let's try one more. We have this great little circle that pops in the middle. I have 2 of these as well, 2 options. So we'll try this one first. Oh my gosh, it really is a doily. Isn't that cool? All by itself. It doesn't need anything. I don't need to do a single thing to make that amazing. That's just 3 of the dies put together. And see how they all interlock? So cool. I love it. Okay. Now, so now we have, let me get you something darker to see it on. This gray will work, I guess. There's 1. There's 2. And then here's our, so that's what we started out with. That's just this 1 piece. Then we added these 2, and we got that look. Then we put that 1 in the center, and we got that look. And remember, they're not punching through. So if you put one of these in the front of a card, let's try that quick. So here's a card ready to go, a card base that I've got folded. I'm going to put it like this. And I need to clean off my stuff. This takes longer than cutting the dies does, getting them clean. But not with this little brush. Missed one. Here we go. And we're going to pop you right in the front of the card. And then we're going to grab you. Clean you up. And we're going to pop you in there. And then we're going to grab this circle and we're going to put it in the center. And then because we're on a magnet, we can just kind of set them all up the way we want them. Okie doke. And then run her through. So I'm on the front of my card. And there's your card. Isn't that gorgeous? So elegant. And part of, my background is Cricut and design space, but what I love about the way the Big Shot cuts, the edges are turned under. So there's no rough edges. Even with a super sharp Cricut blade, even with a Cricut Explorer, you didn't get these really finished edges that the Big Shot gives you. You just didn't. You got a great cut, but you wouldn't get this. The edges just kind of turn under ever so slightly because of the pressure and the way the die works. I love it. And then you could simply cut a small piece to go, I didn't even center that, but don't look at that closely. You're going to do a small piece on the inside of your card, and you're going to get this look on the outside. Isn't that awesome? And we haven't added a stamp. We haven't added any of the stickers that go with it. This is just using the dies. So cool. Okay. So that's that one. I have another set, only this has this really cool outside. Wait do you see what this one does? Paper. The little sunflower kind of look. This is my favorite, I think. Look what this one does. So if you pop up each of these, you get this really sick dimensional look. Oh, I just love it. Right? So cool. But just like all the others, I can take that and add other dies to the middle, and they all work together. So let's take that one again. You know what? I'm going to get rid of some of this first. No, I did not just dump it on the floor. My trash bag is right there. Now, I can't use this big one with that because they don't fit together. You know, these two are the same size. Whoops. These two are the same size, so I can't use those two together. So this one is going to wait. I could use this one, which I've already done, and I kind of know what that looks like because I have it in here, and it's kind of cool. I like it. It's this piece right here, this kind of half-moony sections with the little diamonds. Okay, that's one option. I also have this option. Well, because we haven't used it yet, I'm going to use that. Whoops, I need paper. Gee, I thought I had lots of paper cut, but look how quickly we're going through them. And then this one, and this one. And let's just see what those two look like. So remember, this is that outside one that you can just pop up the edges. And then an inside circle. Isn't that cool? And then these will pop up. So it's a little close to the edge here of my little sample piece of paper. All right, so there's that. Let's see if we can't pop the circle in the middle on this one so we don't use another piece. We'll just add more to it. And this is did we use the circle? We did not use the circle, so we're going to put that one right in the middle, and I can line that up. And then I'm going to take you. And now I have this. Almost looks like a dream catcher sort of effect. But isn't that amazing? Okay, so those are the dies. Those are those three. Oh, wait. There's even more. There is this whole series. This one starts like that. Notice, we're not going to get to the stamps tonight, but notice the stamps coordinate. So these all go with the circle ones that we just did. And what's great about these, it has these sentiments that would go around. So I could put them around this down here and then stamp in the middle up here. This one says, life is beautiful and a note for you. These are made to go right in the center of those. Just grab you one. This one is, to think of you is to smile, and that goes right in the center, right? Okay, so that's the stamps. I'll go with it. Let's see what these kind of fun ones do. I know I'm talking a little bit longer than I planned to, but you know what? We're excited. I love these. They're so pretty and so fun. This comes with the Premier bundle. The starter bundle comes with the die. It does not come with the dies. It comes with the stamps and the inks and the papers. I haven't even pulled the papers out to show you. That's what that one does. Punches through, right? Then we have this one, which gives you a different look. And this, I don't know if this goes in it, but you know what? We're going to give it a shot and see what that does. I haven't tried this yet. I played with the others, but not this one. Let's see what this looks like. I mean, there's really, you can't go wrong with any of these. You just play with them. Okay, so this is another one of the poppy up kind. I'm sure there's a really better word for that than I'm giving you. Isn't that cool? That's doing it with this outside and this piece in the middle, right? Is that right? No, sorry. This piece in the middle, or this piece on the outside, that one in the middle gives you that. But you could, let's just hop around here. You could do this and get a little bit bigger version. You've also got, let's try this. What do we get? It's like a surprise every time. Okay, so this one does not cut through. These pieces are scored right along here. So again, the front of your card with this piece in the center, up in the corner, would look really good. And then you can also take one of these and put that in the center. Let's see what that does. I don't know what this one does either, but you know what? I'm going to give it a try. This, my gizmo on the bottom, my clear plate is bending a little. I've been doing a lot of big shotting, and it's not liking it. Come on, you can do it. You know you can replace these plates when they get really, really worn. It works to flip them over and flip them back. They're $11 for a set, so it's not like it's horribly expensive. There. Now it likes it. I may not even like this whole process, this one. I don't know. This is one I made up, so we'll see if I like it. Maybe I don't. Ooh, okay. I do like it. So it pops out the center. All right, so this one is using this cool die, and you can see the little scores on the center, and then the edges, the little wings pop up, right? All right, so that And there's more. There really is. I didn't use them all. There's these itty bitty little teeny tiny deals that are so cute. I use that one. I use most of them. I miss the little itty bitties. What's nice about those, you can just pop them in a corner. And then we also have this one I used. Gave me this. All right. Well, thanks for joining me while I hang out and play with the dies for a little bit and see what they can do. And I'll post this when I'll get the recording processed, and I'll post it for you in case you missed all of this live. It'll also be on Facebook.